Maybe it's only in an alternative timeline, but I'll take the advantage of any opportunity to share the ring with Kurt Angle, win or lose. And as far as what happens if I stay in WWE, there's one more match I'll always wish for. Working with him, even if it was only briefly when he joined the new Nexus, made it abundantly clear to me that he would accomplish anything if he ever committed himself to it. A return to NXT gave him that chance, and soon Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt family were the talk of the wrestling world. They arrived on the main roster, terrorizing any superstar that got in their way.
And Bray Wyatt calmly watches as his family members dismantle Punk.
That included me. And while I have a match at the 2013 Survivor Series that on paper says was against the Wyatt family, it didn't have Bray Wyatt in it. I never got to compete against him once he realized his potential. I would have loved to have The Fiend set his sights on me. The Fiend took wrestling places it had never been before by taking his opponents places they had never been before. If I had my way, I'd take on The Fiend at WrestleMania 37. And I'd look for solace in the one place that I know to be the great equalizer: Hell in a Cell. He was once in a lifetime. I'm thankful for the time we did have together. But until we meet again, we'll make it happen here in my showcase. CM Punk against The Fiend at WrestleMania. You can choose who you'll control. But once that door closes, there's no telling what will happen.
I can't imagine what's going through Punk's mind right now. Not only taking on The Fiend, but being locked inside the Hell in a Cell with that monster at the showcase of the Immortals.
His nerves have to be shot. As calculated as Punk is in the ring, there's no way he could possibly figure out what The Fiend is about to unleash on him.
He won't know where, when, or how it's coming. All he can be sure of is that it's gonna be brutal.
Well, according to my notes, CM Punk's in-ring experience against Bray Wyatt, but in reality, he's never seen this side of Bray.
Something else to note is that Punk's previous matches with Bray were tag team contests that included the rest of the Wyatt family.
Wow, so Punk's first ever singles match with Bray Wyatt is against The Fiend? I rarely bet against the best in the world, but this is a case where I just might.
Neckbreaker.
CM Punk bringing attacks to The Fiend, but will The Fiend shrug this off as we've seen so frequently before?
This has to be such an uneasy feeling for Punk right now. He's usually trying to outthink his opponents.
Yeah, but how in the world do you outthink something that doesn't even think like a human? I think Punk's going to have to rely on his speed and technical abilities here if he even wants to remotely have a chance at beating The Fiend.
Strong counter from Punk.
Something that should not get lost in all of this chaos. Before he was The Fiend, before he was Bray Wyatt, the man under that mask was actually a follower of CM Punk.
Yeah, shortly before Bray Wyatt found his way, he was part of CM Punk's new Nexus under a different name. You have to wonder if whatever's left of Bray's psyche under that mask still has some respect for Punk. If so, I wonder if the best in the world can somehow use that to gain a mental advantage.
He gets back into the ring. Ooh, snaps the leg across the head. And The Fiend just can't mount any offense.
Punk shifting things to his favor against The Fiend. CM Punk may have broken through. His attacks really seem to be registering against The Fiend.
Oh, man!
Both of these men have had cult-like followings in the WWE locker room, but tonight is purely a one-on-one battle.
For a multitude of reasons, not the least of which is the gargantuan cell surrounding the ring. It's nearly impenetrable.
And neither man seems to welcome any allies at this point. The Fiend's transformation seems to have shed any vestiges. From the top rope, he lands hard. I don't know why on earth you would risk that at this point in the match.
Oh, square shot with the back elbows ends that.
Big time height on that kick.
And CM Punk is in control.
Punk fighting through the fear and putting a pounding on the Fiend.
Both of these men have made careers by changing with the times. Punk has gone from indie darling to extremist to straight-edge cult leader to the best in the world.
I will agree that Punk's ability to evolve is commendable, but I don't think anyone has undergone a transformation quite like Bray Wyatt when he became the Fiend.
Indeed, gentlemen, Bray Wyatt was a dominant force in the main event already. But as the Fiend, he's almost unbeatable. Wonder if Punk will need to change it again to overcome tonight's challenge.
Leaning against the turnbuckle now. An opponent like a sack of cement dropped with a clothesline. Ooh.
Hammerlock now and a lariat.
Focused on weakening that arm.
And he retaliates. There's press. Hammered away.
Every strike more devastating than the last.
Forced to the outside. Not a good predicament to be in. Now to the ring, to the confines of the chain link enclosure.
Oh my gosh, what impact!
Sliding back into the ring. Effective counter.
CM Punk has to know now that this isn't just Bray anymore. The Fiend is making him realize that. The Fiend might have just made a big opportunity.
Here's the cover. Does he have it? So the pin at 2.
That had to take all the energy he's got at this point.
DDT!
What's it gonna take to end it? It might be this. There's the GTS.
Punk is bad for the Fiend.
Oh, kick connects. Averts disaster with an elbow in the midsection.
Punishing power slam.
Making a hasty retreat to the outside. Some may consider this an act of cowardice, but I personally think it's strategic thinking.
Exploder suplex. You can tell he's looking to end this here.
The Fiend has no control here.
A series of disabling maneuvers from Punk.
He just got answered with a suplex.
And he finds a way to elude that attack.
Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect. Knee strike connects.
And Punk gets countered there. Oh, look at this. Neck breaker. With all these blows to the head, he has to be disoriented.
I think that's the plan, Cole. Try to keep him on the back foot. Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied. CM Punk on the verge of submitting. This is unreal.
Battling against the submission, and Punk breaks free. Neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
Overwhelming offense down from Punk.
Fiend is getting the window shot at every opportunity.
Time to go for a ride.
Oh, an exploder suplex.
Wobbling back up, totally checked out at the moment.
The Fiend reverses.
Gets out of dodge.
Spiked him. No mercy being shown to the Fiend here.
Punk is proving hard to deal with.
Will he get on with it already? This is a fight.
He's heading back to the ring.
Caught up with a savage clothesline.
Folks, this is difficult to watch.
Yeah, every subsequent blow to the head just gets worse and worse. I think they should just call this match and get a doctor in here ASAP.
A reversal. He saw that coming.
Punk sidesteps out of that.
Neckbreaker.
This has been an absolutely brutal match inside Hell in a Cell. I knew the Fiend and CM Punk were going to go to war here, but even for WrestleMania, this match has gone above and beyond.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
It's like a muzzle is being placed on the Fiend's offense.
Float over neckbreaker. Picture perfect.
Oh.
Spinning kick to the gut. Ooh.
Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it into the Anaconda.
He makes the choice to abandon the hold. Cover, cover. This could be it. Kicks out. He still has life.
Just barely keeping this match going, keeping the fight inside them going. Shoving him in.
Punk pounding away. Now he's going to go up to the top rope. What on earth does CM Punk got planned here?
Punk looking to go for broke. Underhooks both arms. Here we go from the very top turnbuckle. The plunge. There is no coming back from that. And staying with it into the cover. 2.
CM Punk beats the Fiend.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
I don't know how on earth Punk was able to do it, but he's standing victorious over the Fiend here tonight.
Yeah, but does he really think this will be the end of the nightmares? I think it's just the beginning.
That's a nightmare that can wait until Punk goes to bed tonight. For now, he's just happy to defeat this monster on the grandest stage of them all.